And welcome to our watch party for the USA-Iran game just about ready to kick off. I'm Jim Williams along with Sean Miller, and we hope that you all are ready for what we expect is going to be an interesting game. Sean, just before we get ready to kick, any opening thoughts from you?
Yeah, I know people are confident, but this is not going to be a. I don't think it's going to be a straightforward game. I like that. We put a pretty good lineup out. No Reina, no Medford, Messi here. So I think he could have been a little more attacking, but Azmoun plays for Iran, and then the other game. Wales and England about to kick off. I'll show you my little setup here. If you haven't seen it, I got the 3 TV set up here. So this is the command center as it is. So we'll be watching the games here. Myron asks if he's allowed to tune in. Well, Myron,
yeah,
I know you're rooting for Iran, so you can watch if you want though. When we start cheering, you might have to cover your ears.
Well, we just want you guys to hang around and have fun. And if you want to root for Iran, that's up to you, Myron. And by the way, I'm happy that I'm following you now on Twitter.
Yeah, we're underway here, and I got some of the guys from the group chat here. Maybe in here watching Fraggles and Dan and all the people from all over the country and all over the world that follow the game. They already got to watch a couple really good games this morning. Two very interesting games. I thought Senegal, obviously before the tournament began, I thought Senegal was going to go through as group runner-up and Netherlands as group winner. It played out that way. It wasn't really straightforward, but it was definitely.
Some early scores: Senegal, Ecuador, Netherlands, Qatar.
Yeah. Senegal scored. Casado scored to tie it up in the 63rd, and I think it was 2 or 3 minutes later, Senegal took the lead. Koulibaly had the goal, and Senegal is now going to play the winner of this group, which is probably going to be England at this point. Good thing. There's Pulisic going in. USA. All right, there you go. Let's go. And the other game, Netherlands, really easy. Qatar was not very good. They scored a goal in the tournament, which, I think is probably a little bit better than people thought they were going to do. They weren't very good. It's not very good. I think the people that were in the group with them actually. Oh, got the echo. Look, they're not. They weren't very good, but I thought Netherlands probably could have, put the sword to them a little bit. Have you seen anyone looking better than England so far?
France has looked pretty good.
France. I'd like to see England go out there today with this new lineup with, Foden in the lineup. And all the United players go out there and maybe win this game 2 or 3-0. But we'll see. Wales, obviously Rashford's out there starting today. We'll see. I think Senegal, England could be interesting in the next round. Although with no Mane, I think if Mane would have played, I think it would have been really interesting. But England should be in that quarterfinal against France. So. Donkey Kong, you got to watch on TV.
We'll get in trouble if we air it.
Yeah, we can't air it on YouTube or anywhere else.
Where are you, Donkey Kong? Maybe we can help you.
The USA game is on Fox. right
Where
now.
are you in the U.S., Donkey? Is Donkey Kong from the U.S.?
I don't know.
Donkey, tell us where you're from, buddy, and we'll try to find you a place to watch the game.
Yeah, look, I mean, already we're only a fifth minute here, and it's already USA starting to take control a little bit. The other game, the Wales England game, Wales has to win this game and hope that the USA Iran ends in a draw. Then Wales will go through as second runner up in the group. So Wales is still alive. They're not going to pass England unless they win 5-0, 4-0, something like that. It's not going to happen. Wales couldn't score 4 goals if we played for 4 days. So, that the Wales' best hope here is a draw in this USA game, and I can't imagine that both those things have to happen for them to go through. I think they're in a lot of trouble for that. It's interesting. USA starts with different center back. Cameron Carter-Vickers finally gets in the lineup. At center back. But, Josh Sargent back up top. Most of the lineup is the same. I'll go through the lineup here for you real quickly. You got Matt Turner in goal from Arsenal, Sergino Dest at right back, Cameron Carter-Vickers center back, Tim Ream and Anthony Robinson, the 2 Fulham players at center back and left back, Yunus Musa, Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie in center mid. Adams is going to play a little deeper. Musa and McKennie in front of him. You got Timothy Weah, Josh Sargent, and Christian Pulisic up top. Now, there was some thought maybe Sardar Azmoun was not going to play for Iran in this game after he went off injured, but he is in the starting lineup. So with Mehdi Taremi up top. So I think that's pretty interesting as well. So, follow my Twitter handle right there at the Prodigal Sean. If you want to, in the Instagram, same thing with the underscores there. If you want to follow, obviously I'm making picks every day for these games. If you're a sports bettor, some of you are, some of you aren't, follow that. But if you want to follow and ask any questions about the tournament, find out when we have the others. We have a show every night at 9:00 as well, Eastern time. We talk about soccer on the channel, football as it is, picks. We do all kinds of that stuff. So there's all different programming here on Capital Sports. So tune in, make sure you're checking back, and you can kind of see what's going on here on the channel. So I'm glad everybody's here and watching today. It's good to see a big number of people here. So that's cool. So basically 8th minute here, both games still no score. Haven't been a lot of early goals in this tournament. Canada scored 1 last game, then they got beat 4-1. But there haven't been too many early goals in this tournament, but a lot of second half goals as teams settle down. It looks like here both USA and Iran pretty open, so maybe we'll get a pretty good game. Hopefully we get a goal early and maybe even opens the game up even more. USA, I don't know where the goal's coming from at this point. They've struggled to score. I thought they outplayed England in that game for large parts of the match and just couldn't find the net. They just don't have that one guy up top. They don't have an Mbappe, Benzema, Giroud. Interestingly, France has 3 of them. Target guys, really. 2 target guys, and then Mbappe, who's more of a, playing from out wide and using the pace. But very interesting. Enjoy the game. Thank you, English teacher Leon. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Shut class down early. There you go. You can watch it on Peacock. Peacock TV free for a week. That's actually how I have the England-Iran match on. And good shot there. It's gonna be way. Oh, it's Musa. We have the Tubi. Obviously, you can watch it later, but
Right.
it's a pretty cool app. Oh, there's a goal. Oh, good save. Danny Ward comes out and saves what looked like a open net in the England game. That was Marcus Rashford missing a sitter. Oh, Marcus. Gotta finish those.
We can't. We'll get in trouble there, Leon, but we'll show you where you can go and watch it with us. You can watch Peacock. You can watch it on Peacock, or you can watch it on a 7-day free trial on YouTube TV in English. It depends on Peacock. It's free in Spanish. YouTube TV, it's free. You can watch it while we're watching it. And so there you go. Either one will get you what you need for today.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, the U.S. has been pushing forward quite a bit in the early minutes.
Yeah, I think look, they got to go for it here. They really do
Mhm.
have to go for the they got to get a goal. They don't go through with a draw. Oh, takes a chance, Pulisic with a chance. Yeah, look
Well,
at
Pulisic, almost a header.
yeah. Oh,
No, he didn't. It didn't get him in the right place.
PLD 0509. That might be Yulia checking in.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. My time is showing 11.
I got 11:13.
Yeah, 11:20. The England game is 11:40. It's about 20 seconds ahead. So yeah, we don't want to celebrate. The problem with I had Fubo TV for a while,
Mm-hmm.
almost 7 years now, to watch a lot of the games because I wrote a bunch of stories for him, but it ran out. So I have IPTV, I have other stuff on the streaming networks, and but when I'd watch on Fubo, I would know a goal was scored probably 90 seconds before it happened because it was so far behind. So I used to. I never really kind of used to like. I'd know a goal was. I'd watch it on Twitter and say, "Oh, a goal, good," or we give up a goal and I get live score updates or something like that. So,
I actually have used Sling because they've been fantastic. They've done really good work, and they actually have a World Cup. Well, they also have a soccer, but they have a World Cup. They have a World Cup channel where you can flick on it, and they will show you, where the games are and take you to them. All you have to do is hit the right button.
they got Paul PLD. Our guy Paul is a big. There's Rashford. He's a huge Aston Villa fan.
Oh, really? Okay.
Going back a ways. He's big Steven Gerrard fan. So he's out now, and
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
yeah, Aston Villa now. going into the break at in 12th in the table, but they'll be climbing up. I wanted to show you something here.
I'm at 1332, if that helps. 1332 on the U.S. Iran game.
So I'll show you. You know what? That's not going to work. Edit, copy. So we will show you. I'm going to show you this while we're doing this quickly. Kind of post this. FA Cup third round draw happened. Here's my story on NJ.com, but here's the draw while we're watching it. That'll be first week of January. I was just talking to Jim about this when we get back here. It's we got the Carabao Cup on Tuesday, the 20th, 2 days after the final, but the English Championship picks up again on December 10th. So when the day of the quarterfinals, there's going to be a full schedule of games. So you see here, there's 4 all English or all Premier League ties: Manchester City, Chelsea. Paul's Aston Villa got Stevenage. Oxford United got Arsenal, but Manchester United playing Everton. So pretty interesting stuff. I think that's pretty good. Here's the live odds as we speak for the game. Many of you are Villa versus Stevenage, the standout tie. Paul says USA now minus 122. Iran plus 370. You got to say it correct, or else you get yelled at by the media people over there. And draw plus 240. England is now minus 205. Wales plus 700, and the draw is plus 270. So just wanted to put that up there quickly. So you saw that. And that guy Paul there. Oh,
that was close. Oh,
he's right. I think that's Stu Holden commentating with John Strong. Is that everything's coming wide from the wide areas where it's usually going to. I think it's just a matter of time. You see what Iran's doing. So I'm going to try to do this, obviously, as a UEFA B licensed coach. Right? Coach, I do it all. Coach, right? Commentate. You see Iran is keeping the players a little bit forward, obviously, sitting back. Iran needs a draw, so they don't have to attack. Obviously, if the USA scores, they would. But dropping a little bit deeper, they're keeping the 2 players up top. Looks like that is Azmoun and Azmoun and Taremi's playing a little bit behind him. They have it listed as a 4-4-1-1 with Azmoun up top on his own, Taremi behind him, and then 2 blocks of 4. You see the 2 blocks of 4 when USA is trying to attack. So USA either needs to move the ball quicker or get it wide and get it into the box, but it's going to be some issues with that. You see here, Winston McKennie, you can't try to dribble through the middle. But I think where it's going to come from probably is from the attacking players wide. But it's all USA right now. They just had to be careful on the counters. The 2 players sitting up top, Taremi and Azmoun. And as Iran gets up the pitch a little more, you think they're going to start to watch that. There you go. Watch watch FIFA World Cup TV. They find they find us. These ads find you if you're looking for stuff. I see a tornado watch on my TV. It's in
That's not good. Yeah.
Alabama and Mississippi. So I think I'm watching in I forget which. I'm watching one of the Alabama stations, I think, right now. What the heck is going on here? I think what happens, I know we have a mix of people in here. People watch, people watch alongs. You have to kind of we'll have to kind of clarify that next time. You cannot, YouTube does not allow you to watch the games stream the games live. Obviously it's on Fox. Fox has the rights. So this is a watch along party. Watching it with you wherever you are. Possibly telling you what to bet on these games. Comes up. The only thing that about these games is the longer it goes, scoreless, the more Iran, I got to say, Iran goes into the match. So,
well, they've been getting some very good goalkeeping at the moment.
Yes, and that's Bellerenvend, who is, I think, is back. Let's see if he played. Yes, he played. Ali Reza Bellerenvend. He played the first match, then had to leave with a broken nose, possible concussion. So he's back playing today. They did not play him. I don't think he played last match, and no, he didn't. Sayed Husseini played and kept a clean sheet. Helped, of course, by Wales and their goalkeeper. Oh, trying to win a game for the first time since June. Wow.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that's, the first, and all draws aren't the same, obviously. The first draw I thought was not a good draw. They really dominated the game. The second draw was a pretty good one against England. Once again, I thought they dominated the game. But, so all points aren't the same, obviously, in this tournament. But, you just want to get to this match day 3 with a chance. Only 2 teams came into match day 3 in the whole tournament without a chance, and that was Canada and Qatar. So, you just got to give yourself some kind of chance going into match day 3. And, if you need a result, you got to get it. But at least still alive.
Yeah, talk a little bit about Pusick. This is a guy who just seems to have, a motor that doesn't quit.
Yeah, he's from Hershey, PA. When he plays, when he's healthy, I think he's a good player. He's injured a lot. There's some rumors Manchester United might want him. Chelsea might sell him in the window. He doesn't seem to be in the plans for. He wasn't in Thomas Tuchel's plans, and he's Graham. No, not in Graham Potter's. He's the first name on the sheet for Greg Berhalter for the USA. And he's a very good player. I don't know if he scores enough. He's got to get some more goal involvements in his game. I think to for this USA team. But I think by the time the next World Cup comes in 2026, obviously U.S. hosting, Aronson will be that guy. Really, arguably might be now. Gio Rand. This is the youngest team, and the team on the pitch right now is the youngest team any team has put out in the whole tournament so far. So, in a must-win game. So,
tells you something.
Yeah, yep. I mean, there's a lot of good young talent on the team.
Some of them from your neck of the woods up there in the Philly, Jersey, New York area.
Quite a few. Still devastated about Ecuador. Yeah, Foxy. I
Foxy,
think.
good to see you.
Yeah, look, Foxy. I thought they had it. When Casado scored, I thought they had it, and they didn't keep the lead for 4 minutes. I mean, that was as soon as they gave up that goal and went down again. I thought they were in a lot of trouble. Just because you work so hard to get back into the game, there you do, and you're not even done celebrating, and then you're down again. You got to go again. I think obviously both teams had major misses. I think both teams, if 100% healthy, would cause this England team issues. They still might. I still think Senegal could. Obviously, enter Valencia and Caicedo and some of the players in Ecuador probably, if they were healthy and in the lineup, I think still could have given England a little bit of issues as well. But yeah, tough way to go out. I originally picked Senegal to finish second and Netherlands to finish first, so it worked out. I actually thought Ecuador would get a result today. Yeah, you can't. You gotta. It's such a pivotal game. You can't. You got to keep your level up. Right away after that goal. Yeah, Foxy. I think Senegal is a tougher team for them to play. Yeah, but yeah, Casado. I mean, yeah, United's got to do everything possible to get him. I think, but they do have some elite players, and it's just I would have liked to have seen Ecuador play England. I think that would have been an interesting game. But it is what it is. I think England probably gets to the the quarterfinals now in that game. So we'll know the exact matchups as it is now. It's England first and Iran second. So unless USA does something here. Oh. Oh.
Close.
It might have been offside anyway. That was close. They just don't have that. Yeah, Foxy, 100%. I agree. I thought they should have beaten Canada. That was the game. I think that's the game that really kind of cost them. Because if you're going into today's game with 6 points, I think that's an issue. Yeah, Paul. Look, I mean, this is the thing. We talked about this. When I go through and pick these teams, and when you see, I'm going to pull this up here for you. This is the futures odds, and if you're from overseas, obviously probably since they don't understand these American odds, but I'm going to put them in American anyway. When you see these teams, Brazil, France, Spain, Argentina, England, Germany, Portugal, most of them have that guy up top. France, Brazil has like three of it. They don't have a target guy per se, but they have so much talent up top. France, obviously, Benzema, Giroud, and Mbappe. Spain, when Morata plays, he could score some goals. Obviously, he's not that target guy, but same thing. They're kind of like Brazil. But these teams, Argentina struggled a little bit. They haven't had that guy. Germany lost to Japan. They really haven't had that guy. They're starting to try to find it. Portugal has guys trying to steal goals from other players. Netherlands has Gakpo. Croatia, doesn't have. These Belgium's struggling right now because they don't have that guy up top. The teams with the nines, and it goes over. I mean, think about it in the Premier League teams. When you look at the table right now, City's got Holland, Arsenal. Newcastle starting to get there, but they have a lot of draws, which is the reason they're not near the top of the league. They don't have that elite guy. Obviously, Tottenham with Kane. Manchester United is looking for that guy right now, and that could be pivotal for them. So. Watch FIFA. Foxy, I think Gakpo is like when you watch. I mean, I know you like when you see him play with PSV. I think he plays a different position. He's more of a facilitator. I think he's more of a that guy on the outside, assist guy, stuff like that. When he hasn't played great. Oh, Iran with an injury. He hasn't played great, but yeah, look, he scores every game. I've backed him to score every game, and I've come away with some cash every game. So, always interesting. The thing is, though, I mean, if he's going to score every game for Netherlands, now I think Netherlands becomes a little bit of a dangerous team in this tournament because they just don't have that guy. If he's going to put the ball in the net every game, or a couple times in the knockout stage, this Netherlands team could make a deep run. Subs already warming up for England. Saka and Grealish there talking. Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, Foxy, I think when you put sorry, Paul, when you put a guy like that on that team with somebody else, you could find the net. I mean, Rashford is he's been better this year, but he's a little bit all over the place. And Martial, your guy Martial, when he plays, he scores and he assists. Think about him up top with Gakpo and maybe someone on the other wing, Garnacho, whoever. They're starting to get some attacking talent finally coming through. He's going to add to that team. I think they obviously need another midfielder. Maybe they're going to sign Frimpong. Maybe Laird's coming back on loan. Uh-oh. Oh! Sanchaldino. Yeah, he's supposedly working and getting training and getting he's been a little slow. I think he's been a little slow to adapt to the league. He's got to pick up the pace to play a little bit, I think. I think now that Ronaldo's gone, that's going to make a huge difference. Maybe the lot won't be as tired from doing all Ronaldo's chores all day. So he might be playing better. This is the issue I had with the game. Who's going to score the goal here for America? It's one-way traffic, one-way traffic, one-way traffic. Press, 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 press. Who's going to score the goal?
They've had a number of opportunities.
Oh.
Doesn't quite get there.
I think they're going to start pressing at stuff. Yeah, Ronaldo leaving makes United much less predictable. I agree. Paul, what do you think here with Villa? Where do you think they're now with a new guy here? Where do you think their ceiling is? They top 10, or they, can they make a run to Europe at this point? Right now, Brighton is on 21 points. Villa's on 18. Chelsea's on 21 with a game in hand. You think Villa can make a late season charge in one of the cups, or the FA Cup, or maybe in new striker? Yeah, sign Ronaldo. I think top 10 is achievable as well. Paul Foxy here, he's an expat living in South America, is a Newcastle fan. So he's very happy, obviously, right now. Nico Williams just went out for a head injury for Wales. So Wales still in at 0-0. Ali Watkins had 2 years ago was phenomenal. I think he had a pretty good year last year. Yes, he's gone backwards this year. He's regressed. He thought they were going to. This guy's Sergino Dest, man. He's like he's the second to everything. Be interesting. I don't know who they're going to get. Maybe they get somebody on loan to come in, score some goals. A lot of guys for Leandro Trossard is supposedly on the market. This winter market's going to be interesting, I think, after the World Cup. And the other thing is because I think teams see Europe right now in the Premier League. Obviously Liverpool is sixth at 22 points. They're 4 points behind United, 7 points behind Tottenham. Brighton's there, Chelsea's struggling, Fulham's there, Brentford's there. I think there's some teams. Aston Villa's only 3 points back of seventh and 4 points back of sixth place. If you win 3, 4, 5 matches in a row, all of a sudden you could be in a top 7 spot in Europe next year. If a team like Aston Villa got into the Europa Conference League, you see kind of what West Ham's doing here. I think if West Ham goes and wins that Europa Conference League this year, I think that's a really good season for them. Obviously, they haven't been playing great in the league. They're in their 16th. I mean, they're not going to end the year 16th. They'll probably be up towards. Oh, let's go! It's Pulisic! There we go! See if it counts. All right. We got to go. I don't know. He's a United fan growing up. He loves Manchester United. I think that's interesting. He's always, to me, he's hurt all the time. He's got bad hamstrings. He's like Ryan Giggs. If you remember how good Giggs was, and then he just had those bad hamstrings. He's always hurt, and then he started doing yoga. Now he's still in the net. So I don't know. He might be coming out. Maybe we get Brendan Aronson on the Medford Messi. But I don't know. I think there's probably better players to get. If he comes on loan, or you get him for 15 million or something, 20 million. I don't know. It's not the worst. He's not the worst player to have. He's going to want to play. He doesn't really play at Chelsea. I don't know who he's playing. He's not playing ahead of Anthony, right? So I just don't know where he plays. Right now, USA tied with England, 5 points. If USA can go and score 3 more goals, they could win the group. Well, no, they can't. I guess if Wales wins the game, they could. England's letting everybody down. He's like for Chelsea, plays on the. I feel like he plays out on the right. He's kind of like. He's not a striker. He's like plays on the right side of a 3, I think. I don't know where they have him here listed today. Pulisic. Look, you scored the goal. Here they have him on the left of a 3, so he'd be like Rashford. I think he sometimes plays on the right of a 3 as well. So I think. Nah, look, man. If he's banged up, get him off, man. You got other players. Man.
How about that for a goal, huh?
Oh, scored again. Pulisic is still off the field. They're playing 10 men. They're playing with 10 men.
Yeah.
But he's not. Yeah, look, he's not. The problem is at Chelsea, right? It's the same problem at Chelsea as United. He's not getting ahead of. He's not better than Anthony. He's 100% not better than Gakpo. Pulisic is. Let's see. I don't know if he's coming back on or not. It doesn't look like it. And he's not getting ahead of Sancho.
Right. Where was that going? Okay.
Pulisic coming back on.
Yeah. I put up, Sean, so that everybody can have it if they want. They can click on that and follow the action. If you can't watch the game, if you click on that icon, which I put up there, that URL, you will get the opportunity to get real-time stats. So everything will be, you'll know what's going on. You'll be able to follow everything in that regard.
Myron, look, I think your best hope tomorrow is you beat Saudi Arabia. I think Argentina wins the group, I think, tomorrow. Everyone kind of expects Mexico to win that game tomorrow and go through as second group. But I'm just, I don't know who's scoring the goals for you. That's my problem. That's the problem I have with that team. I think they're okay. I don't know who's going to score for them in a big game tomorrow. And Saudi Arabia didn't play terribly bad. They didn't play poorly the other day. right, in that game against Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia missed a penalty right before halftime. If they score that, maybe it's a draw. Maybe they're already ready to be through. I think that's a really, really tough game for them tomorrow. Kind of like this game. If Saudi Arabia scores first in that game, I mean, that's really interesting. I don't know. I mean, that game would be, if I was a Mexico fan, I would be nervous about that game. Just the same with this. I thought, hey, Luke, you coming to join the party? You coming to join the party?
Always have room for Luke to join the party.
Hey, Luke, say hi.
Hey, Luke, how you doing, bud?
How was school? Shoot the ball! Shoot the ball!
Here's tomorrow's lineup, just so everybody knows.
See, that's the problem. Yes, USA needs to take those chances and finish them because, once again, Iran's going to go after it now in the second half. That would have been 2-0 at halftime. Would have been massive. I think they really need to score that goal there on the break. See the play. He's got to play it there. He plays it quickly. He takes the defender with him. And it just, I think, I don't know if that's Weah or Musa. I think you try once again, talk about trying to play the pass back to him instead of just shooting the ball there. That was Weah. I think he's got to shoot there. Iran's got a player down here trying to keep the ball in. See, new. All right. We got to see here.
Did he touch that ball?
I don't know. 5 minutes of at a time. Thoughts? Foxy, I don't know if you're still here, Myron, Paul. Like, what are your thoughts on this new injury time rule they have here at the World Cup? I'll see if anybody says something, and I'll give you my thoughts here during halftime. I think. See if there's 7 here. I think it's interesting. This time wasting. If you're wasting time, it doesn't matter. You're going to get the time added on. So these teams, if you're stalling and you're doing all this stuff, yeah, Mohammadi goes off injured. So Karimi in. That's one of their windows already used here for subs. So left back goes out. So now you only have two more windows in halftime. I think unless it's injury, just stop the time after 45. I think the rule has been pretty good. Substitution, all this stuff, but you see these games all the time in the Premier League. It's a 1-1 match, and everybody's stalling, and then they give you 3 minutes of injury time when there was 8 subs and 5 minutes of stalling. Now here you can't do that. They'll throw 10 minutes up, and look at 10 minutes. Look at 10 minutes chasing the game. You might get a goal. So I like it.
I do too. I think it makes it, it's really closer to real time. You're going to get 45 minutes.
You're playing 45 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
which is what, I think you're going to probably get some more goals. I think if they implemented it in the Premier League, I think, you'd start to see these, it's a FIFA rule, so you think it'd be kind of pushed down. I think you'd start to, maybe stop seeing some of this dilly dallying and
theatrics.
Yeah, just 30 seconds over a throw in, sitting there, 35, 40 seconds over every goal kick. You're not going to see that as much. If you're going to add 10 minutes on, you're just going to get the game going, and you're just going to go and you're going to play, because you're going to play 45 minutes anyway.
Right.
Almost at halftime.
It's better to be at halftime ahead than behind.
That is correct.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm sorry for that one, but anyway.
No, I think it's in this tournament. It's big. I mean, you go into that second half. Oh, hit that! Hit it! Come on, Pulisic. Wales, England at halftime 0-0. America's still alive to win the group here.
That would be a stunner.
They did it in 2010, and they beat them to the group title. Foxy, at some point, is this on the coach? I just think this guy drags these players down. The way he sets them, I just don't know what it is. Like, I think he's just a drag on the team, to be honest. I don't think they can do anything with him in charge. I know they got to a final and lost in the semifinal. I think it's despite of him instead of because of him. The players obviously are very good. Most of it is the players, but I guess, I don't know how much the coach does, but I think they could kind of play with a little more of an attacking lineup sometimes. Yeah, 100%, Foxy. I don't know why. You need to win this game. Why is he starting the match? Have him. Oh, get in! Get in! Let's go! Oh, the flag goes up. We got to see the flag. Is he on or off?
This is where VAR comes in.
He's onside. He's on. Oh. I need to see that again, man. Hi, Luke. Oh. We're all over him. Man, thought that was going in. All right, I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
I'll stick around talking. By the way, according to, I was reading a couple of reports just to help you out. It looks like the Premier League will use the added time rule, which we now have. Sorry?
When's that going to start?
Well, hang on. I'll read it. I was just pulling it up as quick as I could. It's tuning
in from environmental class with Morgan Koch. I think that's Morgan Koch. And bench captain Ava Sertz. Hi, Ava Sertz. Hi, Morgan. JTSH. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have to tell me. Let's go, though. Let's go. Are you watching the game right now, or what? Are you watching it? Should be 2 or 3-0.
It's not going to be implemented until the 23-24 season. So the extra time rule won't be in effect until the 2024 season. How many of you guys are fans? Give me your teams. What teams are you fans of? Show me some love for the teams that you follow. So, gang, let us know. What are the teams you like? Who do you follow?
All right. We are back. Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna have to see this. They're showing the goal here. I'd like to see the offsides call. Still haven't seen the line go up for it, the VAR line. It was really, really close. Harry Kane. See, the England fans are all over their team. Oh boy, they're not going to show it, I guess.
Not at this point. It doesn't look like they're going to show it.
Just quickly want to take a look at tomorrow's action. I'll put this.
Here you go.
Tunisia plays France. England plays Denmark. Or England plays Denmark. Sorry.
Australia plays Denmark.
Denmark. So that group right now, the table shows France is already through. They'll most likely win the group with a draw, a win, or as long as Australia doesn't make up 6 goals somehow. And France actually beat Australia. So, France will win the group. Denmark plays Australia. That's really the big game here because Denmark can still go through if they beat Australia. So that'll be interesting. Go back here. We have Poland, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico as the 2 games in the afternoon tomorrow. So Group D goes first, then Group C. Poland leads the group actually right now in 4 points, amazingly. They've only scored 2 goals, and they would be clear basically at this point if Lewandowski made his penalty in the first game. Argentina needs to beat Poland, and I think if Argentina beats Poland, they would win the group unless Saudi Arabia beats Mexico by a lot. Saudi Arabia needs a draw against Mexico or better to go through. Mexico can only get through if they beat Saudi Arabia. And
what did you say Poland had to do?
Poland leads the group, so they just need to draw.
Right.
Because a draw will get them on 5 points. Argentina can't catch them. Mexico can't catch them. Saudi Arabia could hop them with a win over Mexico. So the whole group's still up in the air.
Yeah. You want to take a look at Thursday?
Joe Mama taking it. Yeah, sure. Tuning in from Antarctica. What a game. Good job, Joe Mama, always from Antarctica. U.S. to win it all. Let's not go crazy, Keen. Thursday. And obviously here are the odds for tomorrow. Denmark minus 182. France minus 215. Argentina minus 190. Mexico minus 143. Yeah, so Thursday – you got some pretty interesting games as well. You got the early games, Canada, Morocco, Croatia, Belgium. Belgium is in all kinds of trouble on and off the pitch. They're fighting in the camp. Belgium needs to win. Belgium would need Canada to beat Morocco and then to a draw. Canada would need to beat Morocco by 3 goals. Belgium really needs to win tomorrow. If Belgium wins, they hop Croatia. If Morocco wins and Belgium wins, those 2 teams go through. So it's another group where there's a lot of different stuff in play. And then obviously the other games on Group E at 2 o'clock on Thursday.
Oops, sorry, I went to Friday. I'm back.
Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, Spain, and when you look at this table, Spain leads it with 4. So Spain wins the group with a win. Germany needs a win to advance. Costa Rica, if Spain wins and Costa Rica draws against Germany, Costa Rica would advance. I would expect Spain to get a result and then Germany to win. If Spain ties Japan, though, Germany would need to win by 2 goals against Costa Rica. So, Costa Rica could be, I don't know if it's going to be 7-0, but, it could be ugly. And then
Could get ugly fast, huh?
Yeah, yep. And then Friday, the last day of the last day of group, and amazingly, this is already the 2nd day of December. Ghana plays Uruguay, South Korea, Portugal at 10. Portugal's on 6 points already through, probably as group winner at this point. Ghana plays Uruguay. Ghana can knock out Uruguay in revenge for 2010 quarterfinals, where Suarez handballed the ball off the line, and then they missed the penalty, and then ended up losing in penalties. Uruguay went to the semifinal, so that would be interesting. And then the late games that day are Cameroon, Brazil. Cameroon's still in with a chance to get through, but they need a result against Brazil, which I'm not sure is going to happen. And then Switzerland plays Serbia. Serbia would have to win against Switzerland to go through. And I'm not sure if Alexander Mitrovic is going to play. So they do have some more talent, but that could be very interesting.
I think that, and then the knockout starts on Saturday, right?
Yeah, the knockout starts Saturday, and you'll have if the U.S. goes through, the USA will play the first game against Netherlands. If the USA goes through as group runner-up, which right now
the 2 seed,
they'll play Netherlands in the first game of the knockout stage, 10 a.m. And then the Group C winner, which right now is gonna be Poland. It's probably gonna be Poland, Argentina, or Saudi Arabia. I would expect Argentina, but who knows? Would play the Group D runner-up, which right now is either going to be Australia, Denmark, or Tunisia. So, where are you going, buddy? Oh, cool. So, Mama, Luke's going for a walk. I don't think you can take walks down there in Antarctica, although it is summertime down there. Getting close, right? It's almost summertime. It's late spring down there in Antarctica. Soon all the ice will be melting. Make sure you tell all the people, penguins, and all the people in the undersea are under ice bases and all that stuff, all the UFOs and everything that's down there, and tell them to tune in for the second half here. We got the watch party. So another sub coming on. Godos comes in. Asmoon. Wow. Asmoon goes out. Oh, Medford Messi on. Christian Pulisic is off the pitch, and Brendan Aronson is on. The Medford Messi.
The Medford Messi. There you go.
Pulisic is out. Maybe we'll see. Now they're even younger. I don't think it's the worst sub, to be honest. I like Aronson a lot. I personally think he may be the best player on the team, or the most talented player. We'll say that. It's a shame he plays for that team in England, which we don't like to name.
The team that will remain nameless.
One of them.
Yeah. So as I was saying, Sean, when I was in reading about the extra time, that won't take effect until 23-24. They're not going to.
Next season, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this season it will not. And they had an interesting piece about how many, what the average time that is, games are being played. And Crystal Palace led the group of longest played games with an average of 115 minutes.
Wow. Sweet Lou, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, look, Lou, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, Aronson almost immediately in and making a thing. I don't know. Maybe it's like Wilfred Zaha and David Moyes. Maybe he's dating his daughter. Who knows, or his wife. I don't know, man. he definitely doesn't like him. There's all kinds of reports coming out now that there's a rift. Clearly he doesn't fancy him, even though it's just weird. It's like these coaches with some players. I'm just not sure why. He's very talented. Rashford and Luke Shaw over a free kick. Good ball.
We have England with a score.
Rashford! Marcus Rashford! Let's go! All right. This is turning into the Manchester United World Cup.
No, we got your boys in well represented.
Oh, Joe. Oh, my man, Joe.com. What is going on? He scores a stunner. USA and England going through right now. And we got Lucas's Poland playing tomorrow. We'll see how they do. Myron's Mexico. England will probably. Oh, look at this. Oh, 2-0. Phil Foden. England will win this. England could win this 5-0 now. 2 goals very quickly. U.S. has to just be careful here.
It's good to see if the U.S. could do equal England's output at the moment.
Yeah.
Who would England get if they advanced and were number one in the
play Senegal?
Senegal?
Yeah, and that'll be on Sunday at 2. So England will win the group now. What a ball by Harry Kane. That's why you run to the back post, and they were celebrating before the goal. I think that was Jude Bellingham celebrating before the ball even went in. Foden, and this guy doesn't want to play this guy. I just don't understand why he doesn't want to play Foden. He's like Gio Reyna for the U.S., but the coach hates him. So coach hates Foden apparently, but he goes and plays and scores. So U.S. has a player down. Yeah, I think England's going to annihilate Wales at this point now. This could be 4-5-0. Josh Sargent down. See much, maybe a knee in the back.
We finally got to a point where both games are at the exact same time. They're both in the 53rd minute. This is going to slow it down.
I'm way behind. I'm only in the 52nd minute. Come on. Let's see. Oh, man.
Iran had a good shot at tying it and didn't get it.
Yeah, my thing is updating here. Hopefully it does it quickly. There we go. There we go.
Some quick scores from earlier today. Senegal, Ecuador.
2-1.
Yep. And Qatar had the same fate against the Netherlands. Here's scores as we know as it's going on. And that's in the 55th minute. And in the 60th minute, it's England 2, Wales 0.
Wow, they took it down. No live betting on the USA game right now. Not sure why.
What are some of the live bets on US left?
Everything is off the board right now because of something. Let's see what's happening here. Break and play, maybe. Oh. Terrible challenge. Yeah, Lou. I don't understand. Kyle Walker goes off for England. Harry Kane goes off for England. Oh, and Declan Rice goes off. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes on for England. Calvin Phillips and Callum Wilson all come on. So England makes 3 subs here, up 2-0. The group basically locked up. Calvin Phillips, who hasn't played at all this year for Manchester City since moving from that team we don't talk about, is on the field and now has more minutes for England than he does for Manchester City in the last 3 months, which is amazing to me. Here we go. So England, USA now minus 530. Iran plus 2,000, draw plus 500. So, if you think the USA might, if you're Myron, maybe the draw here for Myron because he doesn't like the USA could be interesting.
No, a draw for the USA and they're on the plane home.
That's correct. That's what Myron probably wants. Some of the things, shots on target here, maybe. Throw in. A lot of times they stop these things, these live plays while the ball's out of play, for maybe a corner and stuff like that. So it's interesting because when you talk to if you've ever watched that Jeopardy guy, the guy that won like 72 times in a row. He made a lot of money live betting games. That's where he won his money. He's really good at putting these bets in before the line switch. He gets them, at a decent value. So that's where he made his money before he went on Jeopardy. Now, he made a lot from Jeopardy. Not Ken Jennings, the other guy.
I like your red page.
Thank you. James Holzhauer. Sports betting background helps him with Jeopardy.
There you go. That's what you call real-time trivia.
Yes. So yeah, that's basically what's we'll kind of go back and forth to that page as we go here. 50.
Is it livescore.com or what? It's
this is Live Score that I use. I use Live Score on my phone and everything. I also use Flash Score as well. Sometimes Live Score goes down.
And the one I put up, which was the score,
yes,
has all the leagues, and they have they don't have the betting aspect. They just have the scores.
Yes. This one.
Bless you. Yeah, that's it.
Offside. Yes, the Live Score app I have on my phone, and I star the the United games or whatever game I'm betting, and I'll get the updates right to your phone. It helps though. I never have my phone. My ringer's never on. I always have it silent, so I never. Half the time I see the alert, but I don't hear it. It's really for Manchester United games. When Manchester United plays on weekends and stuff, or during the week, whenever they play. Hey, Luke. I have it. I have the alert on my other phone, so people don't keep, because people are always. I never get any phone calls all day, and then it's the 2 hours that Manchester United play. My phone rings 50
The phone blows up. Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't matter what time of day it is either. It's like 10 o'clock on Saturday, 3 o'clock on Tuesday, whatever it is. I don't get any calls, and then during that, like nobody ever calls me. So
now you know.
Yep. I don't answer my phone during games for the most part. Oh, that's a foul. All right. How is environmental class is probably over today for Pennington students.
Yeah, it's 3:23. I would think. What time is the class over?
I think Pennington gets out a little bit later, maybe like 3:05, something like that. So they're probably out. They're out doing whatever they're doing, training or lifting, or
they should be participating in the watch party.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, lads and lasses.
Yeah, come on, gang. Join us. Maybe we'll let the class know next time.
They must get it because they're always in here watching the streams.
Hey, gang, if you could take a second and smash that like button, it would be very good for our analytics. So I see a nice group of folks in here. Just if you got a second, smash that like button.
Like, subscribe, and ring the bell, as they say.
That's right.
That's the problem here. Yeah, he's talking about one goal knocks him out. I mean, they got to go find the second goal here. That's why that goal before halftime would have been so big. You got to get that second goal. You can't leave this at 1-0.
And Brendan Harrison is running all over the field. The pitch.
The thing is, too, is Iran just needs a goal. I mean,
right.
they don't need to win the game. You don't need Iran to score 2 goals here. So they just need a goal when it's 1-0. So, they're going to go for it. So there's going to be some opportunities here to get into space. So this guy Berhalter with high top Nikes on. Whoa, what's he doing? Take a page from Eric Ten Hag. Oh, Luke Shaw coming off here. Played every minute. See who comes on for Luke Shaw in the England game. Manchester United players running riot in this tournament. Kieran Trippier going out to left back. Oh, the Iran guys in trouble. Oof. Ah, man. That hurts. He got cleated. It wasn't on purpose. That hurts, though. Those metal cleats hurt. He's trying to say card him. Come on, man. He didn't mean to do that. It was just accidental. Acosta said to come on. Well, who's going to come on for? U.S. has to get a little control back of this contest. Uh-oh. Oh. U.S. off the hook there. They should have given up a goal. Oh, man. Oof.
Whoa.
Oof. Talk about bad tackle. It's just wide, too. Winston McKinney comes off. Weston McKinney. Costa on. He's still getting back from injury. Where's that third guy's got to press? Too easy to get out there. Too easy.
Acosta is coming in for the U.S.
Yep. Oh, England scores again. Marcus Rashford. What a goal that is. Rashford is dominating. United dominating. Wow. Got to win this. Oh, handball. Wow. That's a big chance right here. Big chance. See if they can take care of it. England just absolutely dominating Wales. England looks like world. The only team England couldn't beat, and they've never beaten, is America. Oh, USA needs to score this year. Costa's over it. I think who's going to take it? Yunus Musa putting the ball down. See if we can get one here. Musa.
So what do you think's going to happen on the set piece? What are they going to do, Coach?
Looks like Musa's going to take it. He's been working on it. Let's see if he can put it in the net. Closest post to him, top corner.
They got 3 of them back there. What are they talking about?
Trevor, the guy who puts the ball down is going to be the one taking it most of the time. That was terrible, though. A waste. And then Tyler Adams. You gotta go get the ball.
They'll hit the camera.
I'm gonna put their subs on Tarabi. They gotta go for it here. 70th minute, so 20 minutes plus stoppage time. You know, you gotta try to go for it now.
That's a good point, because if they go for it now and they make a mistake, it gives them a little time to catch another goal.
Yeah. You gotta start sending players forward. Oh. USA really needs to start to get control back here a little bit. You know they're gonna come at you. Try to get a counter attack goal. Who's the other player? I can't see the other player coming on. Looks like 25. Ronnie? Jalali and Tarabi. I don't know who they're taking off, though. They're not sure who they're taking off. '21 comes off as well. So they're taking off midfielders here, central mid, and putting a couple more attacking players on. And that's number 3 as well. The 2 midfielders are coming off, and gonna probably push some players up the pitch a little bit here.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's you got 25 minutes left. With stoppage time. I mean, that's a lot of time. So go for it now. See if you can get a goal, and then try to defend for US now. I mean, they're going to push, so you got to try to hit them. But it's you know, and then stay. See, there's Iran is pressing higher up the pitch, but you got to be defensively sound. No mistakes at this point. You know, if you make a mistake, it's got to be up the pitch. There we go. There goes Rashford. Off with 2 goals. Jack Grealish on. England 15 minutes for winning the group. Rashford 2 goals. U.S. still has probably 23 minutes to hold up here with a 1-0 lead.
Hang tight.
Yeah, I think they need another goal. Oh. Nope, that's not a good landing for Sargent. Landed on the ball.
Whoa.
Yeah, he landed on the ball there. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, England. England nearly scored a 4th. Wales.
Wales is in a whale of trouble. We're going to see a lot of extra time on the U.S. game.
Yep. Going to be a lot of it.
Man, Sargent really got wiped out.
Yeah. Landed on the ball there.
It looked like he hyperextended his leg.
Yeah. Yep. The problem now is,
do they have a
Haji right? But now I mean you start to get worried about the next game. I mean, Pulisic is already out and Sargent. Of course, you got to get there first.
Yeah. Have they used all their subs?
They have only used 2 subs. They have 3 more, and they have.
So they can take Sargent off and sub him.
Those to do it, yeah. Iran has 1 more. They're gonna make it now. They got to get Sargent they got to get him back on or get somebody on now. You can't be playing with 10 men. You got to. What are you doing here? You got to figure out what's going on. There we go. That's a yellow card. So you got to figure out if he's coming back on or if he's going to. Looks like they're going to make a sub.
I mean, come on. From your standpoint, I think Coach would make the sub, right?
Yeah, I think you got to, yeah. Foxy's talking about how bad Wales is. Foxy, yeah, look, I mean, the only way they scored is in the 80th, they scored late in that game with that terrible, like if he doesn't give away that foul, and if he's it just idiot Haji Ray, just idiocy to give away the foul there. And let's be honest, Wales is going to go through this whole tournament without scoring a goal. They're embarrassingly bad. They have
Well, at that point, that puts the USA. This wouldn't have been as a game that would have their future would have hinged on it.
Yeah, this would have been, it could have been for the group.
They would have had 3 points, and from a win.
Yeah, they did amazing to qualify. They should have given their spot to Ukraine, I think, and that would have been the nice thing to do. Maybe Ukraine would have done something at this tournament, but
rights on for Sargent.
Yeah, it's you gotta at this point now. You need somebody who's 100%.
Tell us a little bit about Wright.
He's in Atlanta Sport over in Turkey. Played for the Galaxy before that, but he grew up. Where did he grow up? He's an LA kid. Played for Schalke after he left the Galaxy, but he played actually for the Cosmos in the. You know what league that is.
So he's been around the MLS.
Yeah, he's played all over. He played for Schalke 04. He played for Sandhausen on loan, VVV Venlo in Netherlands, Atlanta Sport now on loan. Last year, he had 14 goals and 32 appearances. He's got 9 goals and 12 appearances this year for Atlanta Sport, who finished runners-up to the Turkish Cup in this 2021. Nuri Sahin is the coach. How about that? That's interesting.
Wales and England are closing to getting close to the extra time period here soon.
Yeah, it's inside of
They're at the 85th minute.
This game's they're over. That game's over there. Just right now it's all about the USA Wales game. Can America close this out? 10 minutes plus a lot of stoppage time. Probably there's probably 17, 18 minutes left in the game. There's a lot of time left.
Too much.
Haji Wright gets caught here. Yeah, this is a young team too. Remember, this is one of the younger teams at the tournament.
Yeah, you only need a little bit of. You mentioned about the situation with the Wales match. You don't want to make the same mistake against Iran.
Yeah. Yep. You just gotta just play smart here. At some point you start. Let's see what's going on.
That was not very.
Sergino Dest is coming off here. Oh, jeez. They're subbing Timmy Weah's off, Sergino Dest off, Walker Zimmerman's on, and Moore is on. So, yikes.
It was Zimmerman that made the play that got the penalty, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And who's the other one that came on? I didn't see who the other player was that came on. Shaq Moore. We're gonna go to VAR here.
Whoa.
Oh, ball. It's not even. It went off the Iranian player's arm. It should be a handball in Iran. Ugh, this is brutal.
Where's the handball?
I was on the Iran player, if anything.
No, it's not. I mean, the U.S. player's hand isn't even there.
Yeah, terrible. I don't know what they're calling here. We got a lot of stoppage time. Ugh, now they're playing a back five. I've seen this a million times. They're just playing defensive. Now they're inviting pressure on.
So they're basically playing not to lose.
Yeah, see, there's the handball. Yes. They're playing just they're shutting it down here. Five at the back, basically three center backs. The two players out wide who are going to release.
It looks like they got a team picture back there.
Yeah, I don't like
with the entire group. They're still screaming about the handball.
I don't know what they're doing. I just don't know what they're doing. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. We got a new follower.
Hey, welcome.
On Twitch. Yay. Thank you. New follower on Twitch. All right.
We'll take them. Welcome.
Thanks for following. Appreciate you watching here.
Mm-hmm. Feel free to comment. Everybody else has.
We got viewers watching right now on Facebook, 2 Twitch accounts, and a couple YouTube accounts. So thanks for everybody for watching. I really appreciate it, and Jim really appreciates it. And we're going to try.
Yeah, we'll be doing more of this.
Yeah. There's a lot of games coming up, and there's a lot of
Saturday mornings.
A lot of Saturday morning Premier League, and a lot of some big events coming up soon. The NFL playoffs and the
NCAA bowl. College bowl games.
College bowl games. The night before New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, you don't need to go out. You could just watch our stream.
Right.
Right, Luke?
That's right. So Luke went for a walk, huh?
Yeah, he went for a little walk around the
nice day. A walk.
Yeah, it's not too bad out. It was a little cold in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what the temperature is now. 45. There. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it was. US has had multiple chances here to put a second goal away. It's going to end up, it might not cost him in this game. It might still, but it's going to cost him at some point. Next game, the game.
Wales, England is close to closing out.
Yeah, there's not going to be too much stoppage time
Oh.
there, I think. Oh, so they're getting nervous now. They're you're getting shots from the keeper and you're clearing it out. Guys probably shouldn't be out on the pitch. 9 minutes of added time. We're going to have 9 extra minutes of added time. So you got still 11 minutes left. You got a defender's lead for 11 minutes.
That's a lot of time.
Oh, it's a throw-in. Corner kick. Oh. England wins the group. So 3 for 3 with my picks so far.
There you go. Final score.
Wow, your stream is already done, huh? Wow, you're way ahead. That's the problem with these streams, man. Oh, I got all kinds of bets on this. USA. What's that?
On the US game?
I have USA, England, and Netherlands -1.5. So England won, Netherlands -1.5 covered. So I just need England to win, USA to win.
I was going to say England's already done that for you.
Yeah, they won and Netherlands won by 2. So that those 2 legs won. So just waiting to see if this cash out gets a little bit higher. Maybe I'll cash out there.
We're in our 92nd minute.
Cash out suspended.
Just out of curiosity, do you think that this coach will be the same coach who coaches the 2026 World Cup for the U.S.?
I mean, probably because his brother runs the
Yeah. Nothing like nepotism.
I don't know. I could see. I don't know. I mean, if they get to a
4 years is a long time.
Yeah, the only problem is now there's nothing really to there's nothing like they don't play. Maybe they'll play in Copa America in 2024. I know Canada's going down there to play. Maybe it's a 16. team tournament, so maybe they'll go down there and play in that. U.S. will get smashed by Holland if they get through.
Holland hasn't smashed anybody yet.
Yeah.
But I'll go this far. You have to score more than one goal to beat Holland.
Yeah, I mean, I think Holland probably wins that. Netherlands, I think at some point is going to be pretty good. I think they're a dangerous team. They don't have that guy. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Other teams who've scored more going out. Yeah, look, there's going to be some teams, obviously that, that Group A was kind of not great. I didn't think. I think, Ecuador played well. Senegal's obviously missing Mane. Senegal would be a stronger team with Mane. This group I thought was, Wales, atrocious. Iran, they're ranked highly in the the FIFA rankings, but I don't know how good they are. Once CONCACAF isn't any good, I'll tell you. I'll be the first to admit that. I don't think this team is very good.
Yeah, but just because other teams have scored, more goals doesn't necessarily mean they're better teams.
No, I agree with that.
I mean, I'm not playing homer here for the U.S. because they scored hardly anything. But I'm just saying there are some pretty darn good teams that, look, Brazil, they haven't exactly set the world on fire, but we know that they can.
Yep.
Will Neymar be ready to play tomorrow?
No, he will not play. He won't play till the
knockout.
Yeah, it depends, and I would say it probably depends who they play in that knockout stage game. He might sit that as well. I thought that was a pretty.
They're one of those teams that actually can do without him if they needed to.
Yeah, they're so strong. If you can't defend, you deserve to go out. Ecuador only themselves to blame. Yeah, and Foxy, you said it once again. If Ecuador beats Netherlands, they're in the next round. So, they had it in their hands twice today and in match day 2, and they didn't get it done. Some of these teams that go out, look, I mean, we'll once again, we show you this, everybody that's watching here. You're going to look at this tables. When you look at this, this group A, everything wasn't decided. Update this. Nothing.
2 minutes left to go.
Nothing was decided till today. This group B, nothing was decided till today. Group C, nothing is going to be decided till tomorrow. Group D, France is through. The second place is going to be decided. E, same thing. F, G, Brazil is through. H, thing, Wales only had 2 players in bail. The rest of the squad are nobodies. I haven't seen any chances that you could look back on and say that should have been a goal. I think today you had a couple, but yeah, no, they don't have the guys. They don't have a 9 up top. I don't think they create enough goals. I think it's a problem with all of CONCACAF, to be honest with you. 100%. I don't know why Jordan Morris is on the team. I said that the other day when they brought him on in that match day 1. I don't know why you're bringing him on late to score a goal. I agree with you again. I'm glad you said no to drugs because you're making very lucid points here. That's always interesting. But the only team really that's out here, Canada and Qatar. Qatar was never in a game, and Canada really, match day 1. you could argue they probably should have won the match, and they ended up losing to Belgium 1-0. Canada hasn't really been out of any game until the second half of that game against Croatia. Obviously, Croatia poured it on, but the first game, you could argue they could have got a point or 2 points or 3 points. Not two, obviously. They could have got a point or 2 points more than a point, 3 points in that game. And I don't think they missed the penalty, obviously. So
we're down to our last 2 minutes.
Oh, you got to hold the ball up. You got to hold the ball up. Yeah, I agree. I thought they were pretty good. I think, they have a bright future. Obviously, they're developing some players. Obviously, they won CONCACAF. I think they have a little more of a more bright future than some of the other teams, such as Mexico, who's getting old. The squad is aging. Although Mexico, still has a chance to get through. Oh, my God. What is going on?
Canada did look good. They were fun to watch.
Iran's trying to get a penalty here. What is going on? Get the ball out of the box. Let's go.
Whoa.
They're going to give this.
Hey.
Oh. Oh. Costa Rica is old. Yeah. Costa Rica is old. Mexico's old. US, this is the youngest squad in the whole tournament right now. This is the youngest team that's been on the pitch.
That's it.
Let's go.
That's it. It's over.
Let's go. Luke, we did it. Yeah, Brian Rees, he's probably still hanging on there somewhere. Brian, Gil, oh my gosh, they got through. Yeah. Oh.
Man, that was a hectic final few minutes.
That's ridiculous. Just about, right? Score 2 goals and get through. Ugh. 1-1, 0-0, 1-0. Oh, that's terrible.
I will say this. Iran gave them everything.
That's right.
You can't take anything away from them. They played to the last minute. Yeah, till the next one.
Oh. Oh, man. Ugh.
So Saturday morning, it's a Dutch treat.
That's right.
Wow. Any quick predictions from anybody?
I think tomorrow, if Iran didn't have such a bad match against England, yeah. I think they did check it, Foxy. I think they didn't give it. I
What?
think,
Check on the handball.
yeah, no, the foul
Oh,
there.
the penalty. Yeah, they've checked it on VAR twice.
Yeah, I think tomorrow, I think we got.
Let me get the tomorrow up for you. 9 a.m. on Saturday for those who need.
10 the game's at 10. The TV starts
Yeah,
at.
the TV's doing the.
I like Denmark tomorrow in the first game. I think Tunisia beats France beats Tunisia pretty easily.
Oh, wait, I got Thursday. Let me get you.
Wins that group. Denmark goes through. France goes through. And the other games, I think Argentina beats Poland. And Myron, this one's for you. Saudi Arabia gets a point at least, and Saudi Arabia goes through and stuns Mexico. So the USA will be the only CONCACAF team left after tomorrow.
That's probably right.
Wow. Now we got all right.
What a wild game, huh?
Crazy.
They had more than one opportunity to score goals. They just didn't get them.
Yeah, that's right.
They also almost gave it up.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Okay, boys and girls.
All right. So
how about that?
Go.
You had a winning day.
That's right. 3 for 3. There we go. All right. So, listen, if you're interested tonight, we'll be back. I'll be back on tonight at 9:00 with AM Plus Money. We're going to go through the games today and look at the games tomorrow. If you like, if you're trying to some wagers on the games and stuff, come back, check us out at 9:00 tonight. Same channel here on Capital Sports. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and we're going to be doing a lot of these watch parties going forward. Towards the Premier League. When the Premier League comes back, the plan is to really do these, on Saturday mornings,
Right.
as a pre-match, and then as some of the live stuff. So it'll be pretty interesting. So
And we got a couple of surprises coming up. We'll be working with the USL. We'll actually be able to do watch parties where we will actually be able to show you the game as we play, as we cover it. So that'll be
say no. Listen, I actually do. I think they have a chance in the game tomorrow because Denmark doesn't score goals. I think Denmark will find a way to score a goal at some point. That's the only reason I say them. But no, I think they do. I think they have a decent chance in that game. If you're a betting person, to be honest, Australia at plus 600 or Australian draw at plus 155 is maybe the better play. To be honest, a more value play. Maybe take a chance. Talk to Foxy. He likes playing those kind of things. But I think they do have a chance there tomorrow. So I think it'll be interesting.
All right, boys and girls. I'll tell you what, Sean, any final thoughts before you come back at 9:00 to wrap up the day?
Not the greatest game ever, but doesn't matter. We're going on. So, and Iran. And
we'll take it.
We take it. Now you can't play like that on Saturday. You got to play much better than that to
That's right. Well, what time will we see tomorrow? Normal time, 4 o'clock?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
My schedule there.
Tell you, you'll let me know, and I'll make sure everybody knows.
All right. I think that's a good shout there.
All right, dude. We had a lot of fun. There were a lot of people that joined us. And, thank you guys for joining us and come on back. Like Sean said, we're going to have more of these and lots of good questions. And, it's been fun.
Yeah, this is just the start. So, we've been doing this for now 3 or 4 weeks here. So we're just starting this. And, look, if anybody here watching today, wants to get involved with Capital Sports, please, my Twitter handle's right there on the page right there at the Prodigal Sean. Hit me up there and or on my email here. Post that. Post the email there. Hit me up there, and we will we'll get you. You come on, you talk the game, you do whatever you want. We'd love to have any of these people. Any of the people here, Foxy. Obviously you're always invited. Myron, Say No to Drugs. All the guys from Antarctica, whatever it is. Morgan, Ava, all the people. We'll get you on and get you.
We'll coach you up, make it work for you.
That's right.
All right, boys and girls, thanks for joining us. And Sean will be back at 9. We'll be back tomorrow. So thanks for watching the game with us, guys. And I know Myron's not happy, but Myron, there's always tomorrow.
Suck it up, Myron. U.S. is going through.
That's right. God knows how long they'll last, but they are going through.
That's right.
Okay. So take your time. Have a great day. Sean, enjoy the show tonight. It's been fun, my friend. And it was fun doing this. We had a lot of people and a lot of good comments.
That's right.
All right, here we go, boys and girls. Have a nice evening.